That seems a lot less laggy now. Hello. Did that look less laggy for you as well? It's not perfectly unlaggy, but it should be less of a laggy transition. Because I rendered and re-rendered and re-rendered it until it was a much smaller file size and smaller dimensions, so it would be less of a lag fest. So it's actually pretty small now in terms of size and bitrate, but it still doesn't look trash, so that's nice. Right, I could probably shrink it a bit more, but any more and it'll start looking pretty bad. What's up? Who am I inviting? Yeah, 1K channel views. Congrats. Oh, I didn't turn my Yeah, I don't have a clean hoodie available at the moment, so I'm wearing my Free Boy Dave polo shirt instead. It was gifted to me by my younger brother. He basically stole my logo from one of my sites and got it printed, which was neat. Yeah, I can invite you too. Who else? It's a more appropriate piece of clothing for warmer weather, which currently we're experiencing, although it's going to get cooler again soon. Yeah, we'll see. Food, yeah. Food is good. Yeah, voice chat can be.
The world is worth fighting for. Amazing.
Zaya online.
There's the art.
Double kill.
Yeah.
Amazing. Certainly right.
Double kill.
Here's me saying that murder is justified. No. I'm hearing that Mercy is getting a skin for her anniversary.
This will stop them.
I'll give her a skin for every single event. That's the only event she's missing a skin for.
Watch this.
Nice. Oh. Aw.
I see them. Get down.
See ya. I'm getting good at this.
Let's see you get past this.
No.
Duplicate.
Amazing.
Oops.
Oh,
Brigitte at your service.
Amazing! Amazing! You were asking for it. Knocking them off.
No, that's not right.
Sha.
冻住，不洗澡。
Beginner's luck. There they are.
嘿嘿，这样可以挡住他们。
Duplication initiated.
No! I kept landing and then not. Ugh.
有本事就过来。Amazing！
Para reporting.
抱歉。Ice wall coming up.
Got it. Tomorrow you've subbed for the half of 10 months.
Sha.
So 5 months.
Reinhardt at your service.
Uh-huh. And tomorrow will be 3 years since I got max border.
Rally to me.
Hey. Good as new. 瞧瞧这个。
Triumphant. I will shield you.
Symmetra reporting.
Oh. You mean partner. That's what you mean. But in order to get partner, I'd need at least minimum of 75 average viewers over the course of 30 days. Which is not a small ask.
My teleporter is online.
And my current average is more like 15.
Hello.
So... And bear in mind, when they look into partner applications, it's not just that. It's a lot of other stuff too. But that's the metric that makes you eligible, and then they review your account and make sure everything's legit. And then if they determine everything's legit, then they can grant you partnership. But if they're seeing someone's just view botting or chat botting or something like that, you don't get partner, and you could possibly get worse than partner, which is banned. So I wouldn't want you to create lots of accounts just for me to get partner, because not only will it not work, I don't want that. I want to grow legit, and I could get my whole account banned.
My teleporter is online.
If I get partner, I want to know I've earned it.
Traveling to Horizon Fair to attack. Select your hero.
And there will be a way I can do it. I just don't know that yet. It's something I can be doing that will get me there. Yeah, but I don't want to play Valorant.
Synchronization 100%.
I don't want to get there doing something I don't want to do.
Nothing to worry about. Unless there's
It's not a
something
good,
to worry about.
good
As
long-term
Dr. Liao always said.
strategy. I've seen some streamers go up in viewers a lot when they were playing Valorant, and then going back to what they were playing and suddenly back to where they were. It's a very temporary thing, by the seems of it. So.
There is some valuable data on this mission. Coming up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Yeah, but you can lose partner.
Flight routine.
Partner isn't a permanent thing. You can lose it. If you go too far below the requirements for long enough, they take it away from you. Hey, Sticky Dog.
Taking off.
Walk it off. Find their weakness and claim the objective.
Commence attack on objective B.
Going free.
Well, it's basically breach of contract, which is why they lost it. There's the contract that you sign for affiliate and partner. It basically locks you into exclusive streaming on Twitch in terms of your gaming content, right? So if you then go to another platform, the contract is null and void.
Learning from that one.
And the way that contracts generally work for Mixer is that if Microsoft is interested in getting a streamer over to Mixer, what they will do is they will guarantee their current income for 2 years. So they'll pay them their current income for 2 whole years, regardless of how many people watch their stream. So it's a good way of streamers getting a guaranteed income for 2 years. And then after that, maybe they quit. Right? So if they're... Some streamers will be concerned about their longevity. And Microsoft are saying, hey, listen, we can guarantee your longevity for at least 2
Switching back
years.
to combat mode.
Some people are going to take that deal because they're worried that they might lose popularity and end up earning a lot less money if they stay on Twitch.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Maybe they're already thinking about quitting streaming, but they want that guaranteed income, right?
Stabilizing system core.
And some streamers will have earned way more than they need to survive long term and are thinking about quitting anyway, and then Microsoft come along and say, hey, we can guarantee their income for 2 years as long as you stream a minimum amount.
Moving up.
So they'll take them up on that, they'll wrap everything up that they're doing, and then quit afterwards. Right. It's a sweet deal for them. Because if you're good with money, and you're good at planning and investing and all that kind of stuff, you can make sure your income from streaming sets you up for life. Take that deal, use that money to do whatever you want with, and then afterwards retire. Right.
Back online.
So it can be pretty good deal for some of them. So I wouldn't be surprised on the 2-year or thereabouts anniversary of Ninja moving from Twitch to Mixer, he ends up quitting. I would not be surprised. He's made a lot of money. And if he's been a smart boy and invested it wisely, he won't need to do it anymore after that contract expires. The thing is, you don't necessarily need to be smart to do smart things with money, because you can just hire someone else who is smart with money to sort it out for you. As long as you're smart enough to know that you're not smart enough to do it right, you can get someone who is. If you got a lot of money. Hiring an accountant, if you're earning a lot of money, is a no-brainer anyway. You want to make sure that money gets spent as wisely as possible. Invested in good stuff. If I became wildly successful, I'd make sure to invest my money in solid investments like property and mutual funds and stuff that actually will last a long time and will guarantee income long after I stop. Right. That's what I'd do.
30 seconds.
Neural adaptation complete.
I try to guarantee myself passive, long-term investment opportunities. Property is probably one of the best ones, especially commercial property. Commercial property is a very good investment, but it tends to cost quite a bit. That's the downside of commercial property. Because your tenants will be businesses, and businesses want to stay in business, right? So it basically encourages them to do their best to stay and pay, because they want to stay in business. So they need to pay their rent, their lease. When it comes to popular people like that, it's extremely easy to fall astray, right? If you're in a committed relationship, that won't stop a lot of people trying to throw themselves at you, right? Trying to get in with you. The more popular there are, the more of those people there are. People obsessed with you that want to be with you, right? And if we're exposed to that every single day, some of them might be a bit too tempting. To be fair, some people actually manage to resist it enough to never do it, and that's an extremely admirable trait. But a lot of them fail. A lot of them fail at resisting temptation. More food.
Now traveling to Petra.
Petra.
Don't be scared.
Healing enough. Don't be scared. Are you scared? Don't be scared. Play it.
Hey,
Greetings.
do you want a bandage for that?
It's quiet time.
Ooh.
Don't be scared.
Oh,
Hi.
Are you scared? Don't be scared. Go to sleep.
bet you didn't sha.
Don't be scared.
Hi.
Are you scared? Don't be scared.
Do you want a bandage for that? Hey,
Rip.
Hiya. Hey.
Are you scared?
Shut.
Don't be scared.
Oh,
Welcome to Jungle. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
yes. Okie dokie.
Personality.
Are you the only one that like to cover up your pasta full with parmesan
statistically
so you don't the pasta?
Who's counting?
What?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I see. Hey, salute you. Hey,
So you don't the pasta? What?
5, 4, 3,
Fully healed.
So I don't the sea pasta. Da-da-da-da. You replaced the wrong V there. So you do see the pasta once you uncover it. What you're saying is you like cheese. I'm saying
I need to get back in there.
because you have to like cheese to eat that much parmesan.
Adjusting angle.
Yeah, parmesan is cheese. Cheese is good.
Moving up. Lifting off. Focus with me.
Yeah. I like cheese. If it's cheese, I like it.
Only place for Aussie. Junkin down on the scratch.
activating the barrier.
Consider yourself warned.
Adjusting angle of attack.
You only like parmesan? But why? What's wrong with all the other ones?
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Ow. You clearly haven't had many cheeses then, huh?
System reboot complete.
There are loads of different types of cheese. my opinion. They're all good in their own way.
If I could make a suggestion, assemble at this location.
I have not met a cheese I didn't like. And I tend to prefer the ones with the stronger tastes. Really mature cheddar. And Mexicana is good because it's chili cheese. Yeah. Smoked cheese is good. Got a nice flavor. Not just normal cheddar, extra mature cheddar, you know? Ah, good afternoon, Walrus. Hi, Tyson. Do you like cheese?
Payload stuck.
Mobility increased.
That's exactly what we're going for.
Cheese has no nose. It cannot smell. Cheese smells like cheese. You know, it has a cheese
That
fragrance
was a learning experience.
scent. Mm. That's fine.
Changing position.
How do I get to that level? One level at a time. Specifically by leveling up 11,079 times. You hate work Saturdays. That doesn't need an apostrophe though. You working today? 'Cause you didn't work last week, right? Ow.
That was a learning experience.
So you're level 1,356. That's pretty good.
We should get the payload moving.
Targets down. Executing flight maneuvers.
What's bothering you about work recently, Ralsha?
Neural adaptation complete.
Hey,
My ultimate is ready.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Today we find a new champion.
Champion. You know, if Junker Queen gets added, which is likely, she'll be the third Australian hero. Third.
Mobility increased.
Regen burst activated.
Yeah, indeed. So, because my border can't go up anymore, it just goes back to 1, the level itself, but not the border, right? So the level keeps cycling round and around, but the border doesn't change. So you need to figure out how to work less, but earn more.
Victory.
Yeah, Roadhog is Australian. I've got 0 loot boxes right now because I opened them.
Play of the game.
Trying to get to 1 million credits. So I need to open every loot box.
This is not your time.
Well, yeah, and Torbjorn's Swedish, but it is, doesn't sound Swedish. Reinhardt's German, but it doesn't sound German. Not the only one, you know. Who invented Sleo? Sleeper's been around longer than humans. So, no one invented it. I like how Google Maps is sending me emails about my my travel history. Yeah, it's not very exciting. For the moment, I've been playing Echo since Echo is a new hero. And since I need to catch her up with all the other heroes. So I need to get her up here between Symmetra and me. So 250 hours is needed. 133 remains. Sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Wonder if there'd be a way to make it so that sleep is unnecessary. Through engineering, bioengineering. Might be. There's a way of doing it. Scientists will figure it out. Imagine how much more productive you could be if you didn't need to spend a third of your time sleeping. Or more. You know? So there's definitely enough incentive for people to try to figure it out, but I don't think that will happen until we've perfected neural implants. What? Really? I see. Yeah? Really? Jenny's telling me all about her dreams. How many birds did you catch? Really? Okay.
Now traveling to Petra.
There. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Hoi. Da da da.
Rocks. Nope, not quite. I might be too thick. Yes, I'm wearing a lighter garment today on my upper torso. Okay, there we go. Aw.
Beginner's shot.
How may I assist raising that number, Malsha?
Hey. Shot.
Say it.
Hoosie.
Hey.
I don't have a clean hoosie right now.
Shield holding.
Well, I am an old man. I'm 33 now.
No, that wasn't right at all.
So.
Say it.
Hello.
See ya.
Oh.
Traveling to Luan. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Brushing the vents on my PC. Reduce the dust levels a bit.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
The anniversary event should be here in just over a week. A week on Tuesday or a week on Thursday, something like that. So, yeah, less than 2 weeks to wait. I know I'm not that old, but, you know. Compared to all the kiddie winks here, I am.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Focus on the objective. Minimize errors. Adapt to changing battlefield conditions. And good luck.
They're having a bit of a punch up. Or a very lazy punch up. Is there any face kicking involved? Kiddie winks. So if I say kiddie winks like 10 times, does that mean I'm 500 years older than I was before I said kiddie winks 10 times? The one-time thing? Alright. That's fair. So does that mean I'm 83 years old?
Ability increasing.
I look pretty good for 83, wouldn't you say? What about Whippersnapper? How many years does that add?
Back online. Going free.
Healing it up.
You say Whippersnapper? So it's fine if you say it.
Hello.
Flight routine activated.
Graviton surge is ready.
Oh. Aw. Have you had days like that where no one calls in?
I need to get back in there. Executing flight maneuvers.
Oh, rip.
I need to get back in there.
This will help. My ultimate is ready.
How long is it today? Just an hour. Come back.
Heal up.
Yeah, because a rhino breaking a telephone. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally believable.
Graviton surge is ready.
Double confirmed.
Until Monday. So when are you going to be back home? Today. Oh, I'm going to live. Oh, I better fix that. Ooh. How am I doing? Doing good. Random dude 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 2 3 4 5. How are you doing?
Changing position.
Ow.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Get healed.
Nano boost administered.
Stop the payload! Ah, rip. I forgot that sometimes I run out of health.
That was a learning experience.
That happens sometimes.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
Play any quick play? Quick play and mystery heroes.
Fire at will.
No competitive. Not a competitive kind of player.
You're going to be okay.
Nah.
Привет.
3rd of November, I believe. Yeah, I got no rank and I haven't had a rank since season 5. Info in chat. Barrier destroyed! Oh, I dodged that ult by using mine. You get some invulnerability frames when you transform, which is nice. To stuns. Defensive trumps war.
60 seconds.
I've seen footage of people just defeating his new wall with a ladder.
Repairing internal circuitry.
They're spending so much money on it, and you can just go down to the dollar store, buy a ladder, just climb over the wall. It's so stupid. And the thing is, the wall is never going to be complete. There's just too much border to ever complete a wall.
10 seconds remaining.
Just a little longer. Turn them back.
Victory. Play of the game. Double kill.
And not only would it cost a lot of money to build the entire wall, it would cost a lot of money to maintain as well. So as soon as a leader comes along that just doesn't care about the wall, they'll either just stop funding the maintenance of it or tear it down. Tearing it down would cost a lot of money as well, so they'd probably just stop funding it. Ineffective solution. Expensive. Just a waste of money. Complete waste. And it doesn't even accomplish what it's trying to do. Stream just froze. Twice. You did. You're at 1024. Nice. And that's a power of 2. Thanks for the follow, random dude. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 2 3 4 5. Am I tired of Overwatch yet? Nope. Level 18. Wow.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Hello there. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Do, 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 do.
Boosting up.
Tracer here.
Bom, bom, bom.
Changing position.
The aesthetics of this channel are so dope. Ah, thank you.
Type, echo, type, echo, type, echo, type, echo.
Hello there.
Around level 4000. Yeah, 4000 was the first 1000 multiple that I got first before anyone else.
Going free.
Hey there.
I was the world first level 4000. Which was nice. And ignoring a certain cheater, I've been the first to every single
Hello there.
1000 multiples since. Which is nice.
This one has
And I think that certain cheater only got 8,000 first out of all the 1,000 ones. But they only got there because they were botting levels for months.
Taking
So.
off.
Whee! You missed. Did they get banned? I'm not sure. They didn't get permabans. They may have been suspended for a month or two. But essentially, as soon as the exploit they were using got fixed, or patched, or whatever you want to call it, they stopped. They just stopped immediately. Which was the patch that introduced Ash and the Diamond Border. Those two things got added to the game at the same time. Daily XP limits was added to custom games, which is the thing that killed it for them. They could essentially only get about 6 or 7 levels a day at that point, once the XP limit was implemented. Max. And they were getting like 30 levels a day by just botting levels in custom games.
Now arriving at Ilios. Prepare for battle. Select your
You agree with what, Wallace? How many levels do I go up a day? I track that. So you can see exactly how many levels I've gained every single day
100%.
since the end of 2016. And it has changed quite a bit over the years.
Boosting up.
Hey, don't shame someone for their game decision just because you don't agree with it.
Lifting off.
Watching your back.
Choice of game has nothing to do with your attitude overall, I get towards certain people. I know. What? Oh. Yeah.
Stabilizing system core.
Oh no! Rip.
Boosting up.
I could do with a reminder to update my Overwatch League skin sheet. Because I haven't updated it since, 3 teams changed their colours? I need to update that.
What skins do you have for Overwatch League these days?
All the May ones.
How many
No.
skins do you have for May then?
57, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh wait, was it 67? I don't remember. It's a lot. It's as many as you can have. Just all of them. Right. Did you find a way of changing it, Flapsy?
Neural adaptation complete.
Am I gonna spend my credits when I hit 1 million? On what?
System reboot complete.
When new stuff comes out, I have everything within a week just from loot boxes. There's really no need to spend any credits. Just don't need to. So new events, got everything within a week. New character, got everything within a week. Sometimes it's only 2 or 3 days if I'm lucky. So spending credits is just not worth it. Might as well just keep collecting them. Right. Unless Blizzard give us a massive credit sink, I'll just keep accumulating the credits. One thing they could do, of course, is eliminate the need for credits entirely in Overwatch 2, and then I'll have 0 credits, but I don't know if Blizzard will do that. We'll see.
ready to adapt if necessary.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
Lifting off.
Now, what would be amusing
Preparing internal
is if Blizzard had put a limit on the amount of credits you could earn at 999,999.
adjusting angle of attack.
What's my rank? Null. I don't have one. Last time I had a rank was season 5. That was in what, 2017? Oh!
System reboot complete. Changing position.
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Ah, good. Good to know. Thank you. I got 2 gold weapons. Malsha's talking about her job.
Restoring health systems. Capturing the objective. Additional support.
My ultimate is ready.
No, she works at a chiropractor's office and they do a podcast, so she manages the phones. If people call in, she makes sure they get through to the right place and stuff or something.
Going free.
Wow.
I need to get back in there.
Nerf this.
Boosting up.
Aw, bubble.
Repairing internal circuitry.
I'll send a clip where he can't read. Nope. What's he trying to read that he doesn't? Oh, got him. Is he better or worse than Boss's reading skills? Worse? Wow. That's pretty bad. Because Boss's reading skills are a little shaky at times. empty area. Yeah.
Taking off.
What?
Neural adaptation complete. Executing flight maneuvers.
Oh, no. Nope. Oh.
Taking off.
I think it's chicken tikka with mango chutney sandwiches. Keep dying.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Party on the objective. Who's in?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Road hub.
Aw. Missed my hook.
I'm going all hard.
Oh, come on. You still kind of suck, Walrus, but since I don't know how bad you were before.
Back online. Changing position.
Hard for me to compare. Oi! Get off my sandwich.
Dave, are you throwing?
Oh, me so.
Okay, understood.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Executing flight maneuvers.
No. What a surprise.
Play of the game. Double.
Didn't you tell me you got a perfect score on the spelling test, Walrus? Hmm. Must have been a pretty basic one, eh? Spell dog. Spell cat. Spell apple. It was Kid of Hard. Right. Spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. It's right there in the captions. You just need to copy it. What's he ranting about? Speaking of cobblestone, we're going to have some fun tomorrow with some cobblestone. Gonna destroy a world with some cobblestone. Now, in order to do it safely, well, we should use some water. Or, potentially, just a dropper from far above. That's not the goal. TNT is not the solution. A gravitational anomaly. We need to get it big enough where it starts sucking the world below it, and then it's game over for that world. So it'll just exponentially increase in size. Mystery Heroes. If I'm still playing Overwatch 1 at that point, Mystery Heroes.
Traveling to Route 66. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in the rigorous physical activity.
Attackers incoming in
Cobble things up on its own. Yeah, nice pun.
Nothing to worry about. Unless there's something to worry about. As Dr. Liao always said.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop lifting off.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to ever visit his stream because I don't want to end up having randomly gifted me a sub from someone. And then I'd be stuck with his emotes for a month. I don't want that.
Back online.
That's gross.
Moving up.
Where did they go? Got him.
Flight routine activated.
Aw. Should use my beam.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Get here.
Ah, rip.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
So what percentage, Malsha, of this show is real science, and what percentage is pseudoscience, would you say? Oh, rip.
That was a learning experience. Changing position.
Oh, rip, no. I got...
Taking off.
Do something!
What portrait comes after the one I have now? No portrait at all. The diamond border is the highest one you can get. And you max it out at level 2991. And after you've maxed it out, your level will keep going up, but your border will not anymore. So, yeah. Jeff has told us they're replacing the border system with something else though in Overwatch 2. And hopefully that new system will be better in scaling with large numbers, unlike the current system.
Back online.
I've got you in my sights.
Helden sterben nicht.
I mean, as far as I understand it, chiropractic in general is pseudoscience. It's like homeopathy, right? There's no real evidence it helps in any meaningful way. And can actually do more harm than good.
Restoring health systems.
Because there's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of stuff out there that people swear by, even though it's just placebo effect at work. Right. Homeopathy only still exists because of the placebo effect. People believe something is helping them, then they tend to be more likely to feel the effects of it, even if it's doing absolutely nothing. And that's the power of the placebo effect. It can seemingly do a lot, even though it's doing nothing at all. It's the power of the mind.
Taking off. Stabilizing system core. Mobility increased. Repairing internal circuitry.
What does fixing the spine actually mean, though? Because that could mean anything.
Restoring health systems. Boosting up. Adaptive circuits engaged. Protocol.
Oh, no, Mercy flew away.
Defeat. Play of the game.
So do they treat patients with scoliosis or lordosis or any of those kind of spine diseases, or misshapen? Because if they can't do anything for them, then what's the point? The scoliosis and lordosis and stuff like that are pretty serious. But you have to remember that spines are supposed to have a natural curvature to them. They're not supposed to be super straight. But it's when that curvature gets too far out of whack where it becomes a problem. The thing about just bending it around a bit, that doesn't fix the root of the problem. Just bending it around a bit. You need to figure out why the spine is misshapen and fix that. Not just try to bend it back into shape, which doesn't work. Scoliosis is where it's to the side slightly. It's got a side curve. Spine shouldn't have side curves, right? It's front and back, but not to the side. Lordosis is where, well, lordosis is this. It's that, where it's too far curved to the front, right? This is horribly out of whack. But generally posture is the main thing you should be looking at. Fixing your posture fixes your spine. Because a lot of people these days have a really bad posture, right? And that will shape their spine over time. So if you want to fix the root of the core, the root of the issue, it's the posture. Right. And it only takes a bit of practice to have the right posture. You just have to get into the habit of correcting your posture, and eventually it will just happen by itself. Do they treat you for free because you work there?
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
I was looking at spines, not the butts. That's good. At least it doesn't cost you anything then. Hello.
Lifting off.
Never. Don't be scared. Hello.
No. Because we're talking about posture and spine health.
What? Hello there.
I'll go next.
Oh, you look tired.
You look tired. Oh.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Oh. Some of them are left.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Oh, not the mayonnaise. Wow.
Don't just stand around. Do something.
And walrus.
Changing position.
How can I save you? I can't get there in 20 minutes.
Adjusting angle of attack.
And I'd need to get there in less than 20 minutes to make it worth it.
Moving up.
A very fast walrus. How fast would the walrus need to travel to get there in 10 minutes, let's say? Do the math.
That was a learning experience. Mobility increased.
Hold on. Hold on. I want a map. I don't want to have to put in it. I just want to put 2 pins in a map. And then... Oof. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Put a pin there. It's a very approximate distance. I won't do it super accurately because it's just an estimate. Where are we now? Over. Let's do over here. Yeah, calculate distance. Oops. Distance 4.1 thousand miles. It says 4,166 miles between the two. So we'll round that up to 4,200, let's say. So 10 minutes is 600 seconds. Right. 200 divided by 600
Regeneration complete.
is 7.
Switching back to combat mode.
So that would be 7 miles a second. So 7 times 3600 is 25,200 miles per hour. Now, to put that in perspective,
Executing flight maneuvers.
This will help.
Restoring health systems.
now it's 7 miles a second, which how many? Wait, what's that in kilometers? 6,700 kilometers. 6,700 kilometers
Back in there.
divided by 600.
Heroes never die.
That's 11.1 kilometers per
Adjusting
second.
angle of attack.
And the escape velocity of Earth is 11.2 kilometers per second. So you'd have to go.
Health compromised.
You'd have to go at the escape velocity of the Earth in order to travel that distance in 10 minutes. So it would be extremely difficult to actually get where you're going because you just fly off the
Unless
Earth.
there's something to worry about, as Dr. Liao always said.
There's nothing I haven't seen before.
So I'd be going so fast on that walrus, I'd just fly into space, suffocate and die. So yeah, that'd be nice. But not before I got burnt to a crisp through the friction of the atmosphere. Because, what's that? Speed of sound is a third of a kilometer a second, basically. So I'd be going at Mach 33. So I'd basically disintegrate while going up through the atmosphere and end up just as a cloud of chemicals flying through space, never to return to Earth. So yeah, not a good idea. I'd suggest going a little bit slower than that. Hey, Scruffy Eggnog. I was talking about nerdy stuff, bullshit.
Heroes never die.
Don't be rude, Walrus. Why are you being rude? That sounds rude to me. It seems like it sounds rude to that person too. Because they put a sad face.
Learning from that one.
The correct course of action is not trying to justify your rudeness, Walrus. What's up, Molly?
Going free.
No work Monday. Oh, nice. You get a 2-day weekend, right? You're working on Tuesday? Ueh.
Thanks for the second chance. Damage systems increase.
Heroes never
Lifting
die.
off. I'm taking the objective. Everything where everyone else is.
Ueh.
Changing position.
2-day weekend. Nice.
Taking off.
Oh,
That was a learning experience.
I looked up walrus jokes on Google.
Play of the game.
And they're all just awful. Not cringe awful, just bad.
Quadruple kill.
How do you tell the difference between a walrus and an orange? Put your arms around it and squeeze it. If you don't get orange juice, it's a walrus.
I don't understand.
You can just put anything in there. Just put anything in there. Just substitute walrus with anything else. And that works. It's not a walrus joke, really. It's just a joke that happens to have a walrus in it. Some of these are highly inappropriate. Why do walruses swim in salt water? Because pepper water makes them sneeze. You could just substitute any aquatic animal in there. No. All of these just aren't walrus specific. Some of these are more walrus specific. How do you know if a walrus is under your bed? Your nose gets cold because it's squished against the top of your igloo. I mean, at least that's somewhat more related to a walrus, right? Yeah, and the longer jokes that have nothing to do with walruses specifically either. You could substitute in anything. That one doesn't really work, Walrus, because what's Bill Gates got to do with an igloo? Yeah, these are rather inappropriate. And most of them have the exact same pun. Wow. No comment. Yeah, here's my hero gallery. The missing items are golden guns. Yeah, this is an echo stream.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare your defenses.
No, that's not right. That's left. Wow. And here's an example of plagiarism. This site has the exact same jokes as the first site. The exact same jokes in the exact same order. Wow. Wow.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
You know, Anna, there are procedures we could
I know what the time is. I know. But we've been queuing for a game for a while, so we'll just complete it. And then we'll do break.
Hey there.
Because I wanted to see if there were actually any good walrus jokes. But it doesn't look like it. They're all just real bad jokes that have nothing to do with walruses. Aside from the fact there's the word walrus in the joke. Or, they're just pretty cringe anyway. So... XQC doesn't need to tell jokes because he is a joke.
Almost ready. One thing. Hello there. Helden sterben nicht.
Ooh. Ow.
This is not the end.
Boosting up. Lifting off.
This would help.
Meme is generally used these days as a word that means internet joke. Right. That's basically what it means. A shareable internet joke. Usually in picture or video form.
Adjusting angle of attack.
In the very early days of the internet, there was a meme going around where people would create websites, web pages. It was just a page of GIFs of something dancing, right? And it would have music. The first one of those was called Hamster Dance, and it was just a page of various different cartoon hamsters dancing on the page, with some high-pitched music in the background. And then other people created all sorts of different variants on it. There was one called Jesus Dance, which was a bunch of Jesuses dancing on the page with like a high-pitched chorus, like hymn kind of song in the background. Ah, Privyet. I need to go on break now though. Break time. I'll be back in sort of 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll carry on. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's queue back up. What's up, Walrus? Eh? Did I not choose a role? It's practice for tomorrow. Yes.
1. Fight.
Oh dear. Do you think it would make for an interesting streaming experience? Would it be really slow? Like ridiculously slow? Anyone? No? Okay. I might get the corner to myself. Shouldn't the particles be going the other way? What? It's just the brig and myself. Yeah, it would be better to do it when it goes on sale. If we were to do it at all. Oh no. Didn't even use any special abilities.
5, 4,
I will prove
3,
myself.
2, 1.
Mace to the face.
Meteor strike.
Just try to get some distance.
Rally to me. Okay. Who's that? Who's that?
As Alicia. Oh, rip. Were you trying to fly too much there, British?
Now arriving at Lijiang.
No, my ping was at 1,500.
Prepare for battle.
Nah, pretty low then.
Select your hero.
Oh no, alive, it's now at 2,000.
Oh, lovely.
I'll get there, don't worry.
What's happening? Are you downloading something?
Personality synchronization 100%.
I don't know, man.
Good to be back.
That I am still a man.
Barrier activated. Hello.
Now slam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Going free.
Get behind.
Halo 2. Don't think I ever played Halo 2. The newest Halo game I ever played was the original Halo game.
Adjusting angle of attack.
So they kept releasing them on stuff that wasn't PC, so... Like, no thanks.
Can I help
No,
him?
not even Reach, no.
Oh, I think
So by the time they did release one for PC, I was so uninvested I didn't care.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Moving up. I'm taking the objective. One thing or else.
And it doesn't even make sense why they just didn't release them for PC. It's a first-person shooter made by Microsoft, who also make the operating system that most people in the world use. Why didn't they just release it for PC?
Experience. Taking off. Less than ideal.
Yeah, they were probably, you know, trying to make more money for their Xbox, but still. The amount of difference that would have made must have been fairly small. So why not just release it for PC as well?
Neural adaptation.
Maybe bundle it with certain
Moving up.
Windows incentives, right? Maybe if you buy like a better version of Windows, you get it for free, right? Make more money that way as well. So
Ability increased.
they could have easily released it for PC as well. All of them. First-person shooters are better on PC
Beginning objective capture.
because of the mouse. Because of the mouse.
Best round lost.
I did a ton of healing.
Score
Oh, nice.
0-1.
Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
Can I play it on the stream? Yeah, it's possible, but will I? I have no idea. Maybe. Maybe.
Welcome to China, agents. 5, 4,
But you know the current plans.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Barrier in place.
Current plans are to do Minecraft Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then new Terraria content starting on Sunday. Because that's the usual multiplayer day.
Neural adaptation complete. Going free.
GTA Chaos will be done until I'm done with the campaign. And then something else. And I already know what that something else will be.
Mobility increased.
What is it? Something else.
Neural adaptation complete.
Be more specific. A video game.
Flight routine activated. I'm taking damage.
No physics. On those
Adjusting
objects.
angle of attack.
Not video game. A video game that works on PC.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Boosting up.
It's a video game that has words in the title of said video game.
Executing flight maneuvers.
English words. Ah, you'll find out at some point.
Repairing internal circuits.
It has fewer than 100 words in the title.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Defeat.
Boom, 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 boom.
Play of the game.
When did I buy this game? I don't know if I have bought this game. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. I might have not. I'm not sure. I said words, not word. Is one word words? No. I'll have to have a look, see if I got it. No, I don't have it. I'll need to buy it. I did mention that in the past, but my plans have changed. I've watched Sips's content for a very long time. Here and there, occasionally, you know. So... that's interesting. Alright. Yeah, I can easily buy it when the time comes. For not too much money either. That is good. Remember, numbers are just a made-up concept, and you need a word to describe that made-up concept. And the word for that specific number is 4. That is the word. It's the word that describes the number, right? Not the number itself. And the symbol that you use is just a shorthand version of displaying that number, right?
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
The game may or may not be a Lego game, but that doesn't really tell you anything. It may or may not be a wet fish, right? Just assuming it is a Lego game could mean you've got the wrong idea. Because without confirming it is a Lego game, or is not a Lego game, you're never gonna know for sure whether it is or not.
Focus on the objective, minimize errors, adapt to changing battlefield.
So if you eliminate all other options, you might never get it. But you might. You'll never know. Because if I don't tell you, you can't know for sure. Just gonna have to wait. I'll be playing it once I'm done with GTA games. And depending on how difficult it is for me to complete that, depends on when I'll move on to the next game. Oh, look.
I need to get back in there.
Hello there.
This will help.
I guess the only time worth checking really will be the day off. And then probably install it in the morning, make sure it works, make sure it's, you know, properly set up on the stream, and then play it. That very day. Or I might not do that, I might install it several weeks before. Once you've forgotten about it.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Spores, silly cat. Right. Spores' performance is really quite bad these days in terms of being able to get it working without glitching the hell out. It's a shame. It was a good laugh for a few hours, you know.
Helden sterben nicht.
The payload is
That was a learning experience. Mobility increase.
Move it out.
EA Games. Ruin everything! Alright, good.
victory. Play of the game.
The reason why Alan's dad Alan hasn't been around lately is that his dad is in hospital and has to have dialysis 3 times a week. So he's juggling a lot of stuff at the moment, trying to get everything sorted out. Dialysis is basically it cleans your kidneys because your kidneys can't clean themselves.
Cleaning, basically your kidneys are packed up, so
Yeah.
do it for you.
Yeah, he's got pretty advanced kidney problems.
Really? Oh dear.
His dad, that is, yeah. So,
Is he on the list for transport?
I don't know what's going on, really. He's been very overweight for a long time, so probably has something to do with that. No, but he's a lot skinnier than his dad.
Yeah, I've met his dad. He's got
Yeah.
girls at work.
And also, Alan's trying to keep him isolated in his own half of the house because of coronavirus. So
Oh God.
it's
It's tough.
a mess,
Well,
all a big mess.
work.
Do I play comp? Nope.
She does hairdressing and activities.
Right.
And her husband, I don't know, I think it's her partner.
skinny legs and a big belly. And apparently one of their daughters asked him if he was having a baby.
I think his dad is beyond recovery by the sounds of it.
Oh dear. How old is his dad? Do you know?
Oof.
At my age or?
Yeah, probably about your age.
Yeah, oh dear.
But being that overweight at that age is not good.
It's not good for you, no. And some.
Yeah. You're a fighter. You've got through it.
I'm a fighter, exactly.
Yeah.
Lots of viewing to do, yep. Hope it's interesting.
Yeah.
Keep active, keep interested. Sit in the chair all day.
Well, I do half of that. I do shit in my chair all day, but I don't shove my face full of rubbish. Sitting in my chair. I need to go pee. One moment. How rude. Alright, let's carry on. Thanks for the follow, Sapphire _ What was that? So this one.
Entering 5.
Bye bye.
3.
Goes this one.
1.
Oh no, I had McCree. Are we winning yet? Okay, that should do for now, right? Yeah. Oh, whoops, I ended up below the map. Yeah. Oh no, I fell down further. See if I can get down further without dying. Oh no! What happened? Yeah, I don't know how far into the negatives the kill counter can go. It's weird bullet spread on this gun. No, it's weird.
Defeat.
No. How did they get the bullet spread?
Play of the game.
500% fire rate. So 2,669 death blossoms. Yeah, seems good.
Traveling to Eichenwald. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
You want to join us, Malsha?
Personality synchronization 100%. Healing to be back.
Too much blood was spilled in my country during the war.
Okay.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Stick to the plan.
It's a bit laggy.
Trouble, I'll bail you out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Oh, you hadn't loaded in yet, had you? Potato.
Not today, Jesse. Took a second. Stabilizing system core.
I would have had the money. Your precious potato. I could buy you a whole bag of potatoes if you want. Might still have your address somewhere when we came to visit you.
Changing position.
Hello there.
Oh yeah. Ow.
Taking off.
Need to dig through my emails and figure out when it was I bought my first
Mobility increased.
hoodie. See if I still have your address, Malsha. We could do with one.
System reboot complete.
Objective
Just scroll up in your chat.
Lifting off.
Ook, ook. Oh, I don't even need to scroll up. I can just use the find function. Figure it out from there. But yeah, I really should have brought you a hoodie in 2018. But it's not too late to fix it. Yeah, you can join us. I'll be playing Overwatch for another hour.
Walk it off.
Lifting off.
On the stream.
Hello?
Meteor strike.
What's your question, Wallace? I'm on Europe. Region.
Stabilizing system core.
If I felt you'd earned it, Walrus. Bear in mind that the only people I've given hoodies to are people that I'm friends with and are mods. I've given hoodies to Alan. He was originally a mod, but didn't really come by enough to stay a mod. He's not bothered anyway. But he's, you know, my friend. I gave him one. I gave one to Rosie. I gave one to Bo.
Moving up.
So if the cows came home and hell froze it over and you got mod, you know, because the first two are more likely, then I would I'd consider getting you one.
Meteor strike.
Is it impossible for you to get mod now? But highly unlikely based on your past behavior. You'd have to demonstrate a long history of behaving as I would a mod
Flight routine activated.
to expect to behave, right? And you'd have to do that for a long time to convince me that you've changed. Permanently.
60 seconds remaining.
You can change team colours by going into the colourblind options, which are found at the bottom of the video options. So at the bottom, the video options says colourblind options, you expand that, and then you get two drop downs that allow you to change each team's colour. And friendly colour will change your HUD basically, and enemy team colour changes the enemy team colours and what they're associated with in the HUD.
They're almost out of time. We'll stop them here and now.
You don't care enough. That's the problem. As long as you care enough to behave well enough for me not to ban you, then I won't ban you.
Victory. Play of the game.
What'd I do?
You got to play the game. Marshall will ban you if I would ban you. Right. Malsha knows my preferences. So if you do something that would cause me to ban you, she would do it. If I didn't do it first. Yeah. As long as you behave yourself, that won't happen.
这样可以挡住他们。Amazing!
Double.
I wonder what happens if I load up the training workshop mode. Practice range 2.2. What happens? Does it break?
Our world is worth fighting for.
Enemy.
Or is it fine?
Turning defense into offense.
No, it's fine. Wow. Why does it say wow?
Greetings.
We can summon Tracer. And we can summon Widow. And we can summon Lucio. And we can summon Farah. With Mercy. And we can summon Reaper.
Amazing!
Yeah, it gets to a certain limit and then it can't continue. It's Pharmacy Shooting Simulator. You gonna do it?
You're powered up. Get in there.
Everyone, stay out of my way! 冻住，不许走！
I wonder if there's an updated version of this with Echo. So you could practice shooting Farm Echo instead.
Let them up. Let them up.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Let them up.
So you just hold the button down. Hold the button down. Oh. Neat.
Prepare to stack.
I'll have to find a newer version of that one.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. Nothing to worry about, unless there's something to worry about, as Dr. Liao always said.
Always said.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Analyzing location. Hot. Dry. Unpleasant.
die either.
Adjusting angle of
Staying
attack.
out of trouble, Genji?
On my best behavior.
Alright, so if you crouch in there, it's just a bit weird.
Attack commenced.
Some healing, please. Thank you. Ah! Thanks for the follow, Cheshire X3. Welcome.
System reboot complete.
Cheshire.
Lifting off. Boosting up.
Ooh! Rip. Hi, the real team.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Adjusting angle of attack.
I'll just get on the point. You know? Just get on the point. Ooh, got him. They killed themselves. Ah, that works. The last time I did my placements,
Learning from that one.
all of my placements was season 5.
Moving up.
The last time I did any placements whatsoever, season 10. And that was only because I was at 198 hours with competitive, so I thought I'd just top that up a bit to 200, just to even it out. So I didn't like leaving it at 198. That seemed a bit messy.
Learning from that one.
Yeah, I don't like comp.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Although 200 hours is quite a lot of hours for some people. Yeah, it's barely anything for me. I've got closing in on 10,000 hours on my career profile alone. So,
Boosting up.
what, 2 to 3% of my time has been in comp in total so far. And that percentage has only been going down
Beginning objective capture.
since season 10, mostly through from season 5.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Ah, I had my ult. Ah. I'm excited for Overwatch 2 though, because it'll allow me to play Overwatch without playing against anyone. So that's even better.
Mobility increased.
I can just play against the computer. And they'll be more interesting and more fun, I think. Because with the hero missions, you can make player characters incredibly overpowered without worrying about balance. And in the story mode, it's
Additional support would be appreciated.
you know, fun and engaging story missions.
Routine activate.
So that'd be nice.
Attack on objective B.
Hopefully we can all get our hands on Overwatch 2 fairly soon.
Amplification matrix ready. Let them up.
Be nice to see some kind of news this month, because it's anniversary month. So it'd be nice if we get some kind of gift for the 4th anniversary. Closed beta would be nice, but only if they're ready for it.
I need to get back in there.
I found it amusing how their gameplay trailer for the new Assassin's Creed game had no gameplay in it whatsoever. I think someone needs to give them a dictionary. Look up gameplay.
Beginning objective tap in.
It's just a load of pre-rendered cutscene kind of
Learning from that one.
strung together, and that's all it was. It's not a gameplay trailer, dude.
Adjusting angle of attack.
If you haven't made the game, don't call it a gameplay trailer. Okay? And I saw one video where they were pointing out they've basically stolen a ton of characters from the Vikings TV show. Just put them in their game.
Going repairing internal circuit.
So, Ow. Yeah. It's a teaser trailer, basically. Or a reveal trailer. Or just trailer number 1, you know? It's not a gameplay trailer at all. There's no gameplay whatsoever. Then again, it isn't the first time they've pulled that kind of stuff.
Lifting off.
This will help.
Like Watch Dogs, for example, their trailer, they showed off far better graphics than the game actually had. Oh jeez, what a waste.
Defeat. Play of the game.
There's some interesting projects in development. Sequels to well-appreciated franchises. The two I'm thinking of both have 6 in the name. Elder Scrolls 6 and GTA 6 are both in development. And they'll be, they should be good when they come out, or at least they will attempt to be good. Well, they've ported Skyrim to every platform known to man, so it's certainly popular. So to say no one cares about it anymore doesn't seem to be the case. Skyrim is Elder Scrolls 5. So Elder Scrolls 6 will be the next Skyrim, right? Skyrim, although it was a very shallow game, it was incredibly successful. Skyrim continues to be played by a lot of players to this day. Even though you might think it's trash, and it kind of is, it's popular trash, okay? There's a lot of games like that. So currently there are over 12,000 people playing Skyrim. Its all-time peak was 90,000. So it's above 10% of its max right now. It's less popular than it has been, of course, but in the last 4 years it's gone from about mid-20,000s to where it is now, so it's lost some steam over the years. How many people are playing Arma 3? $23,000. Okay. Its all-time peak, though, is lower than Skyrim's all-time peak at 56,000. So it looks like the Arma 3 community is fairly solid. Fairly solid. Very loyal community. Let's have a look at Team Fortress 2. Oops, I put Team Fortress 3. Valve don't make 3 games. Team Fortress 2, 67,000. Wow. Apparently, the Half-Life 3 is in development, although at this point, I don't know. I typed Half-Life 3 in, and it came up with DLC called Half-Life: A Place in the West, Chapter 3. And according to Valve, Half-Life Alyx is just the first new game in the Half-Life series that they're coming out with. So they're saying they're working on multiple Half-Life games that they're going to release. So there's a possibility they might eventually release Half-Life 3. Maybe. Well, episode 3 was meant to be a thing, right? But they just didn't do it in the end. It's possible they were thinking, this is too chunky to just have a new episode. We'll release a whole new game. And then they just didn't get around to it. So, So in a Reddit AMA in January 2017, he was asked any chance of a new IP that takes place in the Half-Life /Portal universe. And he answered, yep. Now, he could have been referring to Half-Life Alyx or any of the upcoming Half-Life games, or all of them.
Welcome.
So that was the closest he came to confirming a Half-Life 3, but not specifically.
Select your hero.
And I feel like they can never live up to the hype. It's been too long.
Personality synchronization 100%. Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
The thing that they fixed about Bappo is the size of it in his highlight intros, not in loot boxes. It's a bit of a weird bug though.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Yeah, if they actually, in order to do it right, they need to actually announce that they're working on it and give semi-regular updates as to what's going on with it. They need to reset the hype train, and to do that they need to give us the information. They know, just tell us what the plot's going to be like. Are they continuing on from where episode 2 left off, or are they jumping ahead, or are they going back? You know, all the general premise of it, but you know, not all at once. Just drip feed it over time until release. That's the best way, I think. After this many years of silence, they need to give us something.
That was a learning experience.
Oh, hey, White Wolf. You've been here fairly recently, haven't you?
Adjusting angle of attack.
I feel like. Forward. No, don't finish me off.
Neural adaptation complete. Lifting off.
Oh, I can check. I can check how long it's been. $134 messages. It was the 10th of July last year. I guess it has been a while then.
My ultimate is charged.
Yeah, I've been good. Thanks for the follow, Moogster. I've got 0 lens. Nice.
Back online.
Best round lost.
Lifting off.
Score.
Yeah, so
2-1.
that's what? 10 months? It'd be 10 months tomorrow. A little while then. Okay.
Truly is wasted on the young.
Anna, have you seen my schedule?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Oh. no. I think it's... I don't...
Going free.
The chat log is weird. Because under the bracket of the 10th of July last year, there's what looks like multiple days worth of chats. So I don't know exactly.
Beginning objective capture.
Ooh, yeah, got him. Now I've got one of them. Oh, I've got two.
This is gonna make you feel better. Speed.
Aw. Oh, there was my level 10,000. 19th of October. So, how's life being outside Overwatch? I wouldn't know.
That was a learning experience.
But yeah, 19th of October last year was level 10,000. Yeah, the Twitch log isn't great. The date's on there. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. The dates are Americanized. Ah, stupid American dates. Alright, so that's the 7th of October. Yeah, 7th of October it says. That's that date. And then it's got a few days, I think, after that. So, So the excuse for month, day, year is they say May 5th, for example. So they say May 5th, 2019 as a date. So that's how they write it. Month, day, year. It's still stupid. It's still stupid. But, you know, that's their excuse. I think that there are two valid ways of writing a date, in my opinion. You either do it year, month, day, or day, month, year. Biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest, right?
Moving up.
Wah!
Neural adaptation complete.
I think biggest to smallest is quite good, because the more accurate you want to be means you just add more at the end. The more you add at the end, the more accurate you are. Doing it the other way around means that you have to keep shoving it to the side a bit and then inserting more at the beginning, right? But I'm fine with day, month, year. if it's just if you're just talking about day format itself and nothing else, then doing it here works fine. Month, day, year is just silly.
Play of the game.
Because if you think about it, time format is biggest to smallest. So if you're talking about a very specific moment in a very specific time on a very specific day, year, month, day works better for that, because then you can go year, month, day, hour, second, millisecond, right? And it's all smooth that way. Hey, Tupflex. But then Americans come in with their Papega ideas of month, day, year. Year, month, day is generally used more in sort of like scientific circles and stuff like that. Because, yeah, as I say, if you're nailing something down to the exact moment it happened, you do year, month, day, hour, second, millisecond. And then it's a nice smooth transition from biggest to smallest. As if you did normal, then you'd do day, month, year, hour, second, millisecond, which is the kind of nonsense that Americans do with their dating system, right? You don't want to do that nonsense. Do, do, do. Hoghole 2.0. I think they spelt hole wrong.
Now arriving at the Ilios well.
You want to be a fat hooker? What? Who got that? No one. Come here, little baby. No. What? He just walked off. Oh no. Come here, little baby. Oh. Got him. I am a man with pucker lips. What? Oh.
Select your hero.
I don't think I have had my supplements today. If you're spending a lot of time indoors, you should be taking vitamin D supplements. So most people these days should be taking vitamin D supplements.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. Get here.
Either that, or you should be getting at least 20 minutes of sunshine a day. One or the other. Or both.
Attackers incoming.
Adjusting angle of attack.
I've been taking them for a long time.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
If you get neither, then you can suffer health consequences as a result.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Flight routine activated.
What kind of consequences?
Barrier is about to break.
One moment. I have to find a website that lists them in a bullet point form, because I don't want to read through paragraphs. 7 common risk factors for vitamin D deficiency. Having common risk factors. Okay. Getting sick or infected more often. Fatigue and tiredness. Bone and back pain. Depression. Impaired wound healing. Bone loss. Hair loss. Muscle pain. Yeah, rickets is basically a result of bone density loss, which is a result of vitamin D deficiency. Yeah. I remember when I went to the doctor a while back and got a blood test, they found my vitamin D levels were very low. I think my levels were at around 11 when they're supposed to be at around 50, and the danger zone is like 8 or lower. So I was rather close to the danger zone. Danger zone! So they put me on some high concentration vitamin D supplements for a week, and then lower concentration ones to take daily. No, wait, I think it was 1 tablet per week for like 6 weeks, because they were extremely high dose. They were like 20,000 IU or whatever they call it. My daily ones are 1,000, so it's like 20 days of daily in one per week, just to get my levels back up to normal. And I think the second test I had got me up to like 45, and that was before I'd been taking daily supplements for quite a while. So my levels should be fine now. But yeah, I wasn't really experiencing any of the listed side effects of vitamin D deficiency. It's just it's something they noticed that was worth fixing, so they fixed it through. Oops. They're just giving me high doses of vitamin D. So that's nice. I didn't notice any difference after fixing that at all. So, whatever. It's fine. I'll continue taking vitamin D supplements. I think my current bottle has a year's worth of supply when I bought it for like £10 or something, 10-20 quid, which is very good. I don't mind paying for that every year. Cheap enough. A bit of D levels up. And the other tablet I take is some probiotics, which don't seem to have been doing anything either. So I might stop taking those once I run out, because they don't seem to be doing anything. So I've noticed no difference in my bowel movements. Aww. M1K mouse. I don't know anything about that.
Play of the game.
Let's have a look. What is that? Oh, that's far too small for me.
Most enjoyable.
That's tiny. That would give me hand cramps. What? That just looks like a gimmick mouse they made just for the hell of it, right? Why does it need to be that small? It doesn't need to be that small though, surely. You don't need to make it that small. Well, if I want my mouse to have a bit of weight behind it, you know? They're probably selling it for far too much as well, aren't they? Oh, it's a Kickstarter. €199. Yeah, far too much. So they're selling you less mouse for more money. And that's the discounted price. Yeah. 250 euros would be the normal price. Let's make a mouse that blows away when you open the window. Yeah. And let's make it cost a huge amount of money so that money just flies out the window, right? That way that they'll have to buy more of them. I don't understand. Who's the target audience for that mouse? What problem does it solve? Because that's what the question you have to ask when inventing something. What problem does it solve? And if you have to invent a problem for it to solve, you don't need that product. M1K. It's a Kickstarter mouse. It's just a cheap way to use less parts. So why is it so expensive? Yeah. 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 MK1 mouse. Ballista MK1, is that what you mean?
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Alright. M1K is the one we're talking about.
100%. There's nothing
Good to be back.
Glorious.
Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Glorious.
Only here do I not feel outcast.
Glorious.
Half the time I'm not even looking at who I'm endorsing, I'm just endorsing for the XP. So 50 XP every time.
One. Round one. Capture.
Durability increased. Damage systems increased.
The endorsement system is pretty meaningless these days.
Moving up.
Walk it off.
Yeah, it's more than 0, so it's worth doing. It all adds up.
Beginning of
After 100 matches, that amount of XP, every single match, adds up to 3/4 of a level. So, still worth it. So over the course of the day, you can get an extra level
reboot complete.
if you're playing all day from endorsing every match, which is pretty good.
Heal up.
Oops.
Taking off.
If you assume one level takes an hour and a half, which certainly used to be the case, these days it can take about 2 hours if you're queuing as damage. But if you assume an hour and a half per level since the beginning, then you end up with an hourly amount that I've played
Lifting off.
of yeah, about 16 to 17,000 hours in total. That's including everything. If I just look at match time itself across only tracked modes, that's the time that will display on my profile, which is 9,551. So I can get a precise value for that, but that's not precise enough for my liking, really.
Stabilizing system core.
To get a precise time, in reality, would mean it would have to count all my queue times put together as well as all the pre- and post-match screens and any matches I've played outside of the tracked modes, including the queue times for those and the pre- and post-match screens for those.
My ultimate is almost ready.
So yeah, I don't get that information, so I can only estimate it.
This will help.
Nanoboost administered. Heroes never die.
Unstoppable.
Score 1-0.
Glorious.
I am a different man now. I am home.
Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
Arg has decided to do a potentially rather bad idea. He's opening up his team comms to Twitch chat to allow them to determine what he says through team chat in competitive. So people who have enough channel points and spend them on doing a text-to-speech that he will transmit through team comms during a comp game to try and do call-outs.
Back online.
So that will not only have a significant delay, but also has incredible potential for people trying to troll and Yeah, that's potentially putting his account at risk by doing that. Depending on how many points he chooses to make it cost. That depends on how loyal the viewers will have to be to troll them, potentially. Oregon. Ah, thanks for the reminder.
Heroes never die.
Learning from that one.
He's going to start that in a few hours, it says. That could be a real disaster. Oof. It could be quite a beautiful train wreck, but yeah. Guess we'll find out, huh? Well, for the people that don't watch it anyway. You're doing unranked to GM tank with crowdsourced team callouts. Yeah, you'd never see me get mad because I don't. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Oh.
Back online. Executing flight maneuvers.
They'll find a way, but I'd be benched more than Chips are. If I somehow ended up in there. Because I'm pretty trash. And they wouldn't want a pretty trash player on their team. Not that I'd be interested in professional Overwatch. Much too stressful for my liking. The only vaguely competitive stuff I'd be interested in is speedrunning, but generally speedrunning is something I'd be interested in because I can just make it about beating my personal best. I don't have to be competing against anyone if I don't want to. Yeah, getting over it is a game that can be good to speedrun because it's so quick. You can speedrun it in just a few minutes. Getting up to that point, I don't know how long that would take me if I wanted to do that. The thing about that game though is if you fail, it's not the game's fault. The game doesn't troll. It's very set in the level design. It doesn't mess with you. So the only person to get mad at is yourself. Getting mad at the game is entirely pointless because it's not the game's fault, right? Do I watch Overwatch League? No, not anymore. Where's the incentive? It's gone. I can't get free points. And I wasn't watching it anyway when I was getting free points. I just had it on.
It is not my preference to see matters personally, but I will see them done.
You know? Because I'd rather be playing than watching. and I can't do both. The way that Overwatch League is, if you're not watching it, you're missing the action because it's so fast paced. And you just can't follow it if you're not staring at it all the time. That's my experience. So any attempts of me watching it failed because I couldn't follow it. So there was no point. Do you want to do more stuff tonight, Martian? We can talk about that kind of stuff. No, the stuff we did on Wednesday.
Taking off.
Okay.
Going free. System reboot complete.
I upload my streams to YouTube. So when I'm streaming, I'm technically also making a video for my YouTube.
Restoring health systems.
Wah. No. We have made videos together in the past, but not for my Tree by Dave channel.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Changing position. Sometimes a little patience. Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
Goodbye. Got him. Forest Man David. Oh well. It's Din Din's time.
Have a break, have a din-dins.
Yep, that's not how the saying goes.
I know.
That's the Kit Kat slogan, except Kit Kat instead of Din Din's. Yeah, thanks chaps. It's time for a Din Din's. And it's a box of rubbish. Reaper blowing his nose. Anyway, I'll be back once I've eaten my Din Dins and then we'll do some GTA Chaos.